Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving deep into the life of one of history's most enigmatic figures, Nostradamus. Born Michel de Nostradamus on December 14th, 1503, in the charming town of Saint-Rémy-de-Provence in southern France, his life was a tapestry woven with intellect, mystery, and the turbulent spirit of the Renaissance. Michel was born into a large family of 9 children. His father, Jean de Nostradamus, a successful grain dealer and part-time notary of Jewish descent, provided a life of both affluence and complexity. His mother, Renière de Saint-Rémy, along with the backdrop of his grandfather's conversion from Judaism to Catholicism to escape the perils of the Inquisition, set the stage for a life filled with cultural richness and profound transformation. From a young age, Michel showed signs of an inquisitive mind. Under the guidance of his maternal grandfather, Jean de Saint-Rémy, he delved into an array of subjects that would later shape his multifaceted career. It was during this period that he encountered the ancient rites of Jewish tradition and the mystical art of astrology, a spark that would ignite his later fascination with the unknown. At just 14, Nostradamus began his formal education at the University of Avignon, choosing to study medicine. However, fate intervened. A devastating outbreak of bubonic plague forced him to leave his studies, leading him to the practical world of herbal remedies and apothecary work. Wandering the countryside, he honed his skills in a hands-on crucible that would later define his innovative approach to medicine. Determined to complete his education, in 1522 he enrolled at the University of Montpellier. Despite clashing with the orthodox views of the Catholic clergy, especially over his controversial astrological beliefs, he earned his license to practice medicine by 1525. Embracing the scholarly custom of the era, he Latinized his name to Nostradamus, symbolizing his entry into the learned community. During the plague, while many clung to outdated practices like bloodletting and mercury potions, Nostradamus broke new ground. He focused on improved hygiene, careful handling of the infected, and even developed a rose pill infused with vitamin-rich rose hips. His methods, though unconventional at the time, earned him a growing reputation as a forward-thinking healer. By 1531, his medical expertise had garnered the attention of leading intellectuals such as Jules César Scaliger. However, life was not without its hardships. In 1534, while on a medical mission in Italy, Nostradamus suffered a devastating personal loss when his wife and 2 children succumbed to the plague. This tragedy, compounded by a charge of heresy after a careless remark about a religious statue, forced him to flee his native Provence. His journey across Italy, Greece, and Turkey during these troubled times is said to have ignited a psychic awakening, one that expanded his talents from healer to visionary. After years of wandering, Nostradamus eventually returned to France. In 1547, he settled in Salon de Provence, remarrying a wealthy widow, Anne Ponsard, and building a new life with his 6 children. Here, he balanced the demands of domestic life with his growing literary ambitions. Initially, his publications focused on medical science, translating classical works by Galen and even penning a practical cookbook titled The Traité de Fardemans, which included recipes for remedies and a curious love potion. Yet, as the nights grew long and the mysteries of the universe beckoned, Nostradamus found himself drawn inexorably towards the occult. Nightly meditations, often performed in front of a bowl of water and herbs, became the wellspring of his visionary insights. By 1550, Nostradamus had published his first astrological almanac, a blend of practical advice and enigmatic predictions about the future. This success paved the way for what would become his magnum opus. In 1555, he unveiled Les Prophéties, a collection of cryptic quatrains written in a blend of languages, from Greek to Provençal. These verses, rich in allegory and mystery, hinted at events spanning millennia, challenging readers to decipher their true meaning. Nostradamus quickly became a figure of both admiration and controversy. His prophecies have been retrospectively linked to major historical events, from the French Revolution, the rise and fall of Napoleon and Hitler, to even modern-day events like the September 11th attacks and the COVID-19 pandemic. Whether seen as a master predictor of destiny or merely a clever commentator on the tumult of his time, His enigmatic legacy continues to captivate our collective imagination. Nostradamus remains a fascinating bridge between the rational and the mystical, a man whose life story challenges us to ponder the nature of fate, the limits of human understanding, and the eternal quest for knowledge. What do you think? Were his prophecies a glimpse into the future, or the poetic musings of a brilliant mind shaped by his turbulent times? If you enjoyed this deep dive into the life of Nostradamus, please hit that like button, subscribe for more historical explorations, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and remember, the future is as mysterious as our past.